Ladies and gentlemen, we will call the special Wednesday edition of the Common Council to order. I will ask the clerk to call the roll to determine a quorum.
Alderperson Probst.
Here.
Reinke.
Here.
Rote.
Here.
Sangstock.
Here.
Vitale.
Here.
Weigel.
Here.
Barzak.
Here.
Chapletsky.
Here.
Lysick.
Here.
May.
Here.
10 present, unexcused.
We have a quorum. Alderman Kathleen Probst will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have one item before us for public hearing this evening. I'll ask the clerk to read our public hearing.
A hearing on the special use permit for a proposed auto repair facility, JK Automotive, to be located at 714 South 60th Street.
Mr. Stiebel.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. On this property, right on the northern border of the city of West Allis, is currently a detailed auto place, and they want to convert it to a portion of it to auto repair facility. It's about 2,200 square feet. They want to use a little less than half of the site for auto repair facility. This area and a couple houses back, this area is all zoned commercial C3, which would allow for that use for non-commercial trucks and residential vehicles. Across the streets is M1, and behind it is residential. The hours of operation are 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday. The site would require about 14 parking spaces. Theoretically, they could get 18 if they did double and triple stacking of vehicles. More realistically, it would be about 10, but this is a historical use, as we've been approving areas similar to that. The Plan Commission has not reviewed this matter yet, so it would not be taken up today by the Common Council. There'll be some additional issues that need to be addressed. One of the most outstanding is the retaining wall, particularly on the northern part, is buckling quite badly, and the Plan Commission will be required that to be repaired, as well as the asphalt paving on the lot itself and the fencing in the surrounding area. The Plan Commission will review this January 23rd, and we've received one objection to date citing traffic and noise generated from auto repair facility. If you have additional questions, I'd be glad to answer them.
Thank you, Mr. Stiebel. Are there any questions or comments from the council on this item?
Mr. Mayor?
Alderman Weigel.
John, I believe one of the issues the neighbors may have is test driving of vehicles. So none of the egress is off of 60th Street. It's all on the side street.
Yes, their ingress and egress are off.
Okay.
And I forgot the name of the street.
Pierce?
Pierce, yes, Pierce.
And so would one of the things that could be considered is to make that right turn only for people leaving there. So I think it was mentioned in the letter that they were concerned that maybe mechanics test driving vehicles, maybe coming out of there and driving down that residential neighborhood. And if I'm just saying, just putting it out there for one of the things for consideration.
We could certainly take that up at committee. We do prohibit already that they cannot park a repaired car on their site, or on the street, I should say, or park a repaired vehicle on the street. So we pretty much do not allow them to use the street for any of their operations. So that's something that we could certainly take up at committee.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Alderman. Are there any other questions or comments from the council? Okay, seeing none, is there anybody in the audience with questions or comments on this item? Okay, seeing none, we will close our public hearing, and we will move on to item E on your agendas, citizen participation. This is an opportunity for residents to address the council on matters of interest or concern to them. Is there anybody who wishes to address the council under citizen participation this evening? Maybe. Good. Sign in and use the microphone, please. And if you could also state your name and address for our record.
Absolutely. My name is Brian Christ. I live at 1200 South 73rd Street, and I'd like to thank the council and the mayor for giving me the opportunity to speak. I'm here with a few lovely ladies. We were representing the Milwaukee Animal Alliance. One of our goals is to get reform at Maddock. Maddock, for those of you that might be sitting out here, it's not just Milwaukee, it's 19 communities, and your tax dollars are going toward it. I do have in my hand a copy of a report that was done by UC Davis detailing some of the issues and problems that Maddock currently has. For one thing, the rate of euthanasia, is well over 50%. So what that means is over 5,000 animals did not make it out of Maddock last year. There's also some issues a little bit with the care, and primarily just the transparency. As an organization, Maddock is very closed. They're very closed-minded to suggestions, to implementing things like suggestions in this report, even ones that can be done at no cost. So our purpose today was just to kind of introduce ourselves, let you all know that we are going to be pushing very hard for advocacy for some change in Maddock. And I left my phone number on my sheet here. We will also be sending each of you an email. So if anybody would like more information, if you'd like a copy of the UC Davis report, we'd be more than happy to provide that for you. So again, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much. Do we have anybody else that wishes to address the council under citizen participation this evening?
She lives in our district. She stepped over and gave me a copy of that.
Okay. Seeing none, we will close citizen participation. Move on to item F on your agendas. Our standing committees will be meeting during recess. Those room numbers are on page 1. Item G, miscellaneous business, mayor's report. Just wanted to thank all the organizers of the Community Alliance Against Drugs Family Night that was at West Allis Central High School on New Year's Eve. I know Alderman Rote was there volunteering, and we had hundreds of attendees enjoying a family night that was drug and alcohol free. They had the movie going, they had the rock climbing wall, the pool was open, lots of games, inflatable slides and bouncy houses, and I successfully tired my children out, as well as many other parents. It was a good event. And obviously, again, I might just quickly wish everybody a Happy New Year. That concludes the mayor's report. Are there any alderperson's comments this evening?
Mayor Devine.
Alderman Probst.
I'd like to remind everyone that Alderman Weigel and I have our listening session on Thursday evening at 7 o'clock at the Constitution Room of City Hall. No, excuse me, of the City Library. Next month, we'll have one here at City Hall.
Thank you, Alderman. Any other alderperson's comments?
Mayor Devine.
Alderman Lysick.
I would ask Ms. Clerk, are there any additions or corrections to tonight's agenda?
There are no changes.
That being said, I would move for adoption of the agenda as printed.
Second.
There's a motion with a second by Alderman Reinke. Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
Mayor Devine.
Alderman Lysick.
I move for approval of the minutes of the Common Council regular meeting of December 18th, 2012.
Second.
There's a motion with a second by Alderman May. Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item J, items not referred to committee. I will ask for a motion to place item number 2 on file and refer item 3 to the city attorney.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Alderman Probst, second by Alderman Weigel. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Item K, we have no standing committee reports.
Mayor Devine.
Alderman Lysick.
I move that the council stand in recess until conclusion of the committee meetings.
Second.
There's a motion with a second by Alderman Barzak. Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We are in recess.